Hello friends, welcome to the Trading Temple channel. Today we're going to analyze the Alchemy Pay coin again to see what changes have happened to it over the past few weeks. About 3 weeks ago we made a video about Alchemy Pay and together we identified its long-term targets. And if you want, you can find that video and watch it again. This video is more about the short term to see what Alchemy is doing right now. Over the past few recent weeks, Alchemy Pay has notably dropped from this particular level. It's fallen quite significantly by almost 40%, and it's now situated in a price range that it's consistently been in for approximately 2 or even 3 years. And now, as you can see, there's a short-term support level that it has pretty much lost. And when an asset, whether it's a coin, a stock, or in Forex, is in a range, it doesn't really matter much what happens. Because as you can see here, it loses support, then comes back above it, loses it again, and then comes back above it once more. And all of this is short term until this range is broken, whether to the downside or the upside, nothing is certain. As you can see, the price fluctuates a lot up and down. And the worst thing that could happen for Alchemy is if it loses this support, then it has truly lost the range and will head downward. And its upward movement is also within this multi-year range, which it has hit several times. It has hit this level once here, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and hasn't been able to break through. So you could say that Alchemy Pay really has a strong resistance here. In the 4-hour time frame, as I mentioned, for now it has lost this short-term support unless the price moves back above this trend line and a daily candle closes here. For now, Alchemy's situation is okay, similar to other altcoins. There haven't been many changes and it's not facing much risk as long as it stays above this support. On Alchemy's RSI, you can clearly see that we've still maintained bullish momentum for now, even though it's dropped by 40%. You can see this part here. The RSI has held itself at 40, and you could say we're close to the bottom. If we look at the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that the RSI has held its 40 level, and as long as Alchemy is below this trend line, nothing significant can really happen for it. Unless in the weekly time frame, Alchemy manages to break above this trend line. In that case, the price could explode and go up a lot. Let's go and take a look at the overall Bitcoin chart to see what Bitcoin is doing. As we mentioned, Bitcoin has also held its support for now, and right now it's battling with the 100-day moving average to see if it can break through it or not. It's really important for Alchemy that Bitcoin holds this level. And in the Bitcoin and Ethereum dominance and the dominance of Tether and stablecoins, in this chart you see about 80% of the market belongs to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins. This chart is very important because if it drops, we need to see what happens to altcoins like Alchemy. Because if, for example, this chart drops and falls into these areas and Alchemy still hasn't moved, that's a bit risky for Alchemy. But most likely, when this drops, Alchemy will probably go up as well. And in the past, whenever this happened, we had an alt season. In Bitcoin dominance, in the area we analyzed 2 or 3 weeks ago where Bitcoin's dominance drops, throughout that whole area Bitcoin's dominance fell, and in return Ethereum's dominance went up. And just like we said, this money first moves out of Bitcoin and goes into Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and then it flows into the lower tier coins. And what's interesting about Alchemy is that it's been in a very strong range. If we take its lowest level, Alchemy has been in this range for almost 990, almost 1,000 days, and it hasn't really done anything special. It's just been going up and down, and it's really frustrating, and you have to be very patient if you want to make a significant profit from this coin. The same thing happened with XRP as well. If you look here, those who were in XRP long term, you'll see that XRP was stuck in this range for almost 900 days. And it was really testing everyone's patience. And what happened in the end? In the end, it gave them a 1200% profit, and after all that patience, they got a good return. Alchemy is in the same situation. A lot of people are upset saying that Alchemy's price hasn't changed much in the past 2 or 3 years and hasn't moved significantly, but you need to look at the long term and be patient because Alchemy can go up by about 13,000% in just 2 weeks. Just like this part you see here. In just about 2 weeks it went up this much. And given the current situation in the market, for now everything is okay. There's nothing to worry about. Worry only arises for Alchemy if, as I said, it loses this support level. Then you really need to be concerned. As long as it's above the support, everything is fine. Bitcoin is on support, Ethereum is near its all-time highs, XRP is near its all-time highs, Solana is near its all-time highs. Everything is okay. And don't forget, trading is a game where nothing is 100% certain and everything is tied to probability. And I'd appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe, and don't forget that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Until the next video, goodbye.